Creative Visualization Techniques by Cherokee Billie. Learn to use the power of your mind and the energy of the universe to get what you want out of life. You can make wonderful things happen in your life simply by thinking them. Yes, it's true. The power of the mind can actually make things happen physically. What is creative visualization? Well, creative visualization is a way of using your mind to get what you want out of life. Believe it or not, everyone uses it subconsciously. For instance, people who subconsciously tell themselves that they are unlucky, unloved, unattractive, etc., actually make these things realities for themselves. On the other hand, people who think they are fortunate, cherished, beautiful, etc., also make these things happen. Now, this does not mean that we can create everything, like if, say, we're visualizing a $1 million yacht and we expect it tomorrow. No, you have to start at this one step at a time. First is by thinking of the good things you want to happen as part of a regular routine in your life. When you're doing that, you're creating a positive energy. This positive energy then takes on form as the actual reality you desired. One important note: this process is only to be used to create harmony and happiness for yourself and others. You should not try to control another's life. In other words, if you want someone to love you, you cannot control that person and make them love you by creative visualization. It's really a technique strictly for yourself. To do anything different, to try to change another person, is not good, and it throws off the natural balance of the universe. So this is something you do for yourself. How does creative visualization work? Here are some examples of creative visualization that might have happened to you through your subconscious. Your phone rings, and when you pick it up, it was a person you'd just been thinking of talking to. You think to yourself, I'm going to read a book, and then you do. You believe you attract the wrong kind of man or woman, so that's the kind that come into your life. Using creative visualization is not simply positive thinking. It is a learning process. We learn who we really are deep inside, what our basic feelings are towards ourselves, and how we might have been holding ourselves back. Once we realize these views, we can then change them to work towards a more harmonious life. How do I do it? The first step is to relax. Probably the hardest thing right there for people is to relax. Sit or lie in a comfortable position and make a conscious effort to feel each part of your body relaxing. Start at your toes and work your way up to your head. As you do this, take slow, deep breaths. This should take a few minutes. Another term for this is meditation. You can always learn more about meditation through myself or videos throughout. I have done videos on meditation. The second step is to visualize. Many people can't see a mental picture at first, so if this happens, don't let it worry you. After you've relaxed, you can practice visualization by picturing things you see and do in everyday life. Try to imagine enjoyable things. You might picture your favorite room, or dancing with someone special, or eating your favorite meal. Doing these practice runs will help you see when it comes time to try the real thing. There are 2 basic steps, but now let's break it down a bit. You may want to work on these for a while before trying your first real visualization. When you are ready to give it a try, you will need to do these very important things. First, decide what is it that you want. Is there something you want to change about yourself? Do you want a better job? Do you want better health? You pick your goal. You'll probably want to start with easier goals, ones that you believe can happen in a timely manner. You can then work up to the harder ones. Next, picture the idea or object exactly as you want it to be. Picture yourself in the situation. are using the object as if you already possessed it. Make sure you see this very clearly. You might also draw the scene to reinforce the idea, although this step isn't necessary, but sometimes creating a vision board, cutting out pictures or drawing and keeping it around where you can keep visualizing what you want can be very helpful. Once you've got the picture in your head, think of it often, not only when you are relaxing or meditating, but throughout the day as well. This is the process of sending that positive energy out into the universe. Remember the old saying, you reap what you sow? Well, you're sowing when you think of what you want. The more positive energy you send out, the more you will get back. Lastly, believe that the object is yours or will be yours. Any disbelief is negative energy and will counteract what you're trying to achieve. And once you see it come true, acknowledge that you made it happen. Give yourself a pat on the back. You now have the basic information to transform your life. May you use it in health, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you for listening. This is Cherokee Billie.